Hello, I'm Jane. Welcome and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I book my shift on the NHSP website. So I'm just going to be doing it on the computer and I will attempt to do a screen record thing. So let's see if it works. Okay, and so I just go onto the website and then enter my details, which are automatically saved on my computer. Sometimes this can take a while to load, but it's usually okay. And then it brings me to this page, which just it tells me, it always gives me it gives the information. It has my name at the top. It gives me the information of how many holidays I've got outstanding and when I need to take them by, and if I book any shifts booked in the future, it will tell me when my next shift is. And then up here it's got these messages which just tell me when my training is coming due, which some of mine is coming due pretty soon. That would be the online one, and this is the physical one. So and once it expires, then you have to do the training all over again. But if I click anything before that date, then I have a month to complete it. So that's quite important. And then down here, it gives me the day, Monday to Friday, and it tells me for the days that has already gone, then it's blank. And then in the future, it shows me how many shifts are outstanding. So I can see shift for 2 trusts. So if we look at this one, which is for Friday, so it shows me the shifts that I can book. And so as you can see here, I can work for Warrington or for the Royal Albert, and it tells me the shifts that are there, and then I can decide to click on any of those if I wanted to. But I'm currently not working, so I don't want to book any shift. So some of the things you need to know is that I can cancel a shift, but I need to cancel with at least 24 hours for me not to be penalized. So I'm going to go to next week, and then we'll do a sample. I'll show you an example of the shifts that are there and how I would book them. So here we got the top one, which is a full day, and then I would click on book. And then it will tell me about my training, which I already know. And so if you look down here, you can see it tells me which ward I'm working into, and I already know which trust this is, because this is the wards in the different trusts, in the 2 trusts I work are named differently, and the pay for that shift will be £145.47. So if I go on the following day and try get a shift with approximately the same number of hours. So here we go. We've got an afternoon shift. I want a full day in Royal Albert, just to show you the difference in the pricing. Okay, I haven't got anything there. So there seems not to be quite a bit of shift for Royal Albert, but anyway, we'll book a different one. So this is a shift of approximately the same number of hours in a same trust, but on a Saturday. So you can see the difference in price. So this is an hour longer. No, yeah, this is an hour longer and it's £145, and this is an hour shorter and it's £185. So there is a difference in 1 hour, but this Saturday one is already £40 more. So if we then try book a shift, so this is a night shift, but on a Sunday. So I'll try book, let's see if I can get a shift on Sunday for day. So there isn't really any. So and that was just to show you as an example of how much difference is there during weekdays and weekends. So I'm going to look for half a shift in. So I've got this half a shift in Warrington, and this is on a Friday. So I'm going to be cancelling all these shifts, by the way. I don't want to work. And then we had this half a shift in Royal Albert. So if you look at this is half an hour longer, but it's £74 and this is £68. So there's still a difference there between the two trusts. And so that is quite important to know. So generally speaking, I cannot cancel my shift on the computer for whatever reason, but I will do that on my phone. So all you do is click on it and it gives you, it would then proceed to give you an option to cancel, and then choose the reason to why you want to cancel those shifts. So that is how I would book my shift. So if we go back up here, and now it doesn't want to, it's frozen. So I'll start this again. It does take its time sometimes. So we're back onto this screen, and then so my time is this screen, and then you can go to timesheets, but I want to show you the pay slip. So I show you my pay slips for June. I believe I've not been paid this month. Let's see. Oh, I have been paid this month. So here it tells you how much I've been paid for this month. So so I've been paid 3 times in June, so 16th, so that is tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm being paid £134. I've not been deducted anything. So last week I was paid £148, and the week before I £265. I've not been working, so these are shifts that I've released, you know, which I worked. I just now really so far for this month I've been paid £547.87, and here it gives you a breakdown. So I have a holiday, which is what I'm being paid for tomorrow for £134, and then these are the rates. So this is a Sunday rate or bank holiday, and this is a Saturday rate. And the other thing to notice here, it tells you Sunday holidays or whatever, Saturday, and the dates you actually work the shift and the shift number. But also, if you look here, it tells you the amount of money I've been paid and how much tax I've paid. So if you look at this, my net pay is £547, but my taxable pay is that. So I've been deducted £3, £3.21. It doesn't give me a breakdown of what it is. I can go into the timesheet if I want by exporting, but that will give my personal details, which I don't want to do at the moment. So the other thing I wanted to show you is my holidays. So for each and every shift I work, I accumulate some hours. So you can see I've taken all my holidays because there's 0 hours remaining. I've had 32 hours of holiday since November. I don't work that much, and the average rate is £16.90. So for each and every shift I do, I accumulate a holiday, which is usually around 1 hour, and so it just comes over here. So if I work across 2 trusts, this would be a no, and then I would get less hours accumulated here. That is something they didn't tell us, I just observed it for myself. And then on here is the hours, is how many holidays I've booked. So last week I've got this holiday booked, which I'm being paid for tomorrow, and then next week I have that. So next week I'm expecting to be paid that much, and then after that I've got no more pay coming in because I've not been working. And so yeah, that's how we do it. And the NHSP works. So if I had any holidays to do, I would go in here and book a holiday, and then you just pick whatever dates you want and how many hours. So you can use this to manage your cash flow if you want to have your income kind of at a certain level. It's constant. You can do that. Some people choose to have all their shift paid all at the same time. I like to kind of even out my money if I can help it, because it just makes for better financial planning for myself. And then the other thing, if we go back to the main page, so here it gives you your details and compliance. I've got no idea what this Wellbeing Hub is, but yeah, so, and here it tells you how many holidays, how many hours you have outstanding, and here it tells you by when you have to have taken your holidays. If you don't book your holidays by then, potentially you could lose them. I've never been in that situation, so I cannot say. And so yeah, that's how I book my shifts on NHSP. That's how I book for my holidays. I was not able to show you how I cancelled the shift if I need to, but I also showed you how I see my pay slips, and how oh yeah, the other thing is once you've worked a shift, then it goes green, and then the managers will authorize it, and then it goes green. Then once it goes green, you just click on it and release it. So what I normally do over the holidays, I will work more, but I will only release the shifts just to have an even wage. So at the moment, I don't have any shifts outstanding that I need to release. But then when I'm ready to release them, I'll just go to the shift and then release it. And that's kind of how I manage this NHSP thing. So I'm a healthcare assistant, and I believe the nurses would see something similar to this. I don't know how the doctors' ones look like, but yeah, that's NHSP. So you do have a control of, obviously, like you've seen, there are not as many shifts going, but there's still shifts there. And the following day always have more shifts than days which are farther away in the future. So yeah, in my experience, if you want to shift, there's always ones there. But the thing is, I prefer to work in A&E. I prefer to work in the afternoon, and that can be an issue. There might not be those shifts available. But if you're not choosy or picky, then you should always be able to find a shift there. And I quite like the monies as well, especially because I don't do this full time. I do it on a part-time basis. Anyway, I'll stop this. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've had more information on to how I pick my shifts on NHSP. This is called the bank system. And if you do have questions, just let me know below. And yeah, thank you for watching.